David Hurst and Keith Hackett are our guests for this week's Ref Show. As per last week, we have plenty of examples of how it should be done. Premier League referees having generally a good weekend. But there is the odd example as well of how it shouldn't be done. Good learning for young referees indeed. I think this programme can help referees at all levels at times, Keith. And we're going to try and do that with a case study on Michael Oliver, who's acknowledged by you and Mark Halsey and other experts on our website as being an excellent, still young referee, packing a lot of experience at 30. But some points to learn from his game. Swansea won, Everton won, Keith.
I think that where Michael is currently getting it wrong is on the major incidents. You know, the week before, Crystal Palace, Man City, he missed a penalty, which is a key major incident. This week, he missed a second yellow.
This is for Kone, who should have been sent off by common consent, the Everton player.
Now, you know, we talk about referees getting big decisions right, and these are big decisions that he's getting wrong. And this is where I think he needs to focus his attention on improving his performance. And the way he improves his performance is he's a fit guy, and therefore he's got to use it more. And where he uses it is an explosive sprint. A metre, 2 metres, will get him in close proximity to play with a better viewing angle. We talk about this regularly, don't we, on this programme? And this is where he has to improve his performance.
But otherwise, he still retains that title of being an excellent referee in the making.
The players trust him. And I think, you know, he's got a nice style, he's not arrogant. I think he can learn a lot from watching Mark Clattenburg.
Huge game, Manchester United 4, Manchester City 2. By common consent, he had a very, very good game, although there was one major talking point.
I think that the first thing, Alan, is to say, look at his movement, his positioning. I mean, there's sometimes when he's about a metre, 2 metres away when he's making the call. We all know, and I'm sure he does, he knows that he's missed the red card offence. Company coming in. Easy in hindsight, looking at the replays to see that that's a red. But what I really liked about it was he had some doubt. And therefore he's going to consult, and he goes through the communication system. He's still unsure, so he goes face to face with the guy. He wants to look in the eyes of his assistant to say, look, can you help me on this one? And there's no help forthcoming. And he doesn't guess. So he goes on with the game, and I think he gained a lot of credit from the process.
Kevin Friend, David, mentioned previously, Southampton 2, Hull City 0. Should have been a couple of red cards.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, that was definitely one missed. I mean, I've seen it myself. There's no way that that's accidental. You know, Pella knew exactly what he was doing, and invariably ends up scoring a goal.
Yes,
you know, so it makes it an even bigger problem.
This was like, to quote Steve Bruce, this was a forearm smash on Alex Bruce, the manager.
I can understand if he catches him with his right arm, but not the left arm coming round. You know, what is that doing coming round there? It's not a part of jumping for the ball.
Burnley 0, Arsenal 1, Mike Dean, the ever reliable. QPR 0, Chelsea 1, Andre Mariner. Do you have any points to raise on any of those?
Well, I think the London derby, the expectation is you're going to have a bit of blood and thunder, but it wasn't there. It was the outcome was a pretty soft game.
Okay, Keith, points well made. David, I'm sorry we've run out of time, and I'd love to talk to you about your marathon running effort. I really would, but we just don't have time to do it. You know, after the climb, 1,000 feet, we pass the Norfolk Arms at Ringing Low. If you'd have got that far,
sat in there after
you'd have got no further.
We couldn't talk about the 6.5 hours it would have taken me.
No, we haven't got 6.5 hours anyway. Chaps, thanks very much indeed. Thank you to you for following us. As ever, youotheref.com if you have any points or queries to make, and we'll see you next week. Bye.